but it's such a sneaky, sexy fragrance. I'ma wear this when I know exactly what I'm doing and can't nobody say nothing about it. This has been pivotal for me with like giving that polished presence, professional type of vibe when I'm trying to be cutting up and acting up, y'all. So there's looks maxing, beauty maxing, aura maxing, chilling out maxing, relaxing. But have you heard of scent maxing? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be telling you all about the concept of scent maxing and how to pick the right fragrance for each scenario so that you always get what you want. Y'all know over here we are really into the psychology of fragrance and also moving strategically as women to get the results in our lives that we want. And hey, I know you listening to this, you got a big fragrance collection, and if you have a fragrance addiction, you might as well use it to your advantage to build a portfolio that adds to your life. So if you are interested in my scent maxing philosophy and how you can work it to get the best results out of your scents in your scent wardrobe, then keep watching because you're in the right place. To all of my subbies, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Kiya, and over here we smell good and elevate. We talk about fragrance, fashion, lifestyle, and all things involving womanhood and stepping into womanhood as the woman that you know you're supposed to be. And on this channel, in addition to our fragrance videos, we have a signature woman series running. And what a signature woman is a woman that shows up polished, put together. She's embodied in her presence based off of her values, her likes, her dislikes, and then her energy is felt throughout all of that. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these empowering womanhood conversations. So starting off with one of the fragrance combinations that I absolutely love. This is my scent of the day. I always give y'all my fragrance combo of the day. From Brown Sugar Babe, I have Must Be Nice, which is the rendition of Initio's Musk Therapy. It's some bergamot, some rose, and that musky quality that we all love. Very lifted, very elegant smelling. And then I partnered it with my Burberry Goddess. Okay, so I've shared this combination with y'all before, but I had recently got the Noise Moisture Milk when it came out in the scent Detour. So first I put on the oil, then I put some of this on and then spray this on top. It smells so good. I've been getting so many compliments, so don't ever in your life say I never gave you anything. But jumping right into the video topic, y'all know I talked about, you know, being a signature woman, and what a signature woman also has is her signature go-tos, her hairstyle, her look, her makeup, her wardrobe, the things that she can just kind of like jump in, get in where she fit in, and it works for her, her vibe, her aura, and her essence. And one of those fragrances for me that I always gravitate towards is Burberry Goddess, because it makes up what is called a scent family in my fragrance collection. Kiya, what is a scent family, you might ask? Well, I have a whole video dedicated in the Signature Woman series on picking a signature scent, creating a scent family, but the scent family is based off of the note of vanilla and lavender. So you can create a scent family in your collection, you know, in the way that you so choose to. However, it's all about saying, if this smells good on me, if I get compliments on this, if I enjoy wearing this on myself, what else can I bring into my collection that has similar notes, a similar vibe, or a similar nuance? So one of the prominent fragrance families that never does me wrong in my family is going to be Burberry Goddess, and then it's going to be from the house of Argos is Femme. This has that lavender vanilla quality to it, but it has more of this like candied lemon. But when I tell y'all, when I walk into the room and I'm wearing this, I'm always getting non-stop compliments everywhere I go wearing Argos Femme. This is one of my absolute favorite go-to fragrances. And then also it's going to be Mon Guerlain from the house of Guerlain. Again, it has that lavender vanilla vibe to it, but this one has like that burst of bergamot. It smells pretty, it smells elegant, it smells refined without doing too much. The reason why those fragrances create a prominent fragrance family in my collection is because they're best all around. You can wear them to work, you can wear them to church, you can wear them on a date, you can wear them to events and never miss a beat. And the one thing that I love about them as well is that they have vanilla. Getting into the psychology of fragrance, vanilla has a very strong psychological register for us in our culture, across cultures, because it signals familiarity, comfort, it triggers memories like childhood. It's very like nostalgic. So vanilla has this congenial vibe to it, to where it's almost like a cheat code. Even if you don't like cookie cutter vanilla fragrances like me, I love a good vanilla in like an abstract vanilla, a vanilla done in a different type of way, or something that just has the nuance of vanilla in it, because you cannot deny the power and the allure of it. So spinning off from the fragrance family along the lines of having signatures, being strategic, I'm a very scenario based wearer, and I feel like it's very important to wear fragrances based off of the mood, the vibe, who you're going to be around, who's all going to be there, because then you can use it to your advantage. So for me, for example, Mon Guerlain is a good go-to first date kind of fragrance. Same with Burberry Goddess, but then also C by Giorgio Armani. It has that vanilla, it has that rose note, it's sweet, it's floral, it's elevated, and it just has this sensuality to it, to where it's giving like I'm on a date. So this is something that I always reach for if I'm going on a first date with somebody, if I don't really have like a pin on them of what they might like. I know rose smells really good on me. I always get complimented on rose, and then the sensuality of the vanilla in here, again, it's like a cheat code. So we're bound to have a good time, they're bound to like how I smell. I've never not gotten, you know, a compliment on this when I've been out with a man. And so yes, these are going to be like my go-to first date fragrances. So like I can wear whatever I want, obviously, because it's not about rules and fitting into a box, but it helps to know what's going to work for you based off of what's worked before, because you know what you're working with. Okay, let's talk about some of my favorite go-to close the deal work type of fragrances that have gotten me compliments, that have gotten me clients, gotten me on projects with, you know, people who I wanted to be on projects with, all because it's like, oh, I like the way Kiya smells, she smells good, or you always smell lovely, like I want our account to be with you. So first, y'all know I've always talked about this. Y'all see this is going almost down. I love this fragrance. This is Abiyedh Poudrée, and it just smells very powdery. It has a floralness, a sweetness. It almost has this slight cotton candy sponge sugar vibe to it that I absolutely love. It smells very feminine, lifted, ethereal, and I love just a floral powdery type of vibe. One of my favorite scent profiles is like baby powder. That's my idea of a fresh fragrance. I do have some fragrances that have like a zesty quality, but not so much. My idea of fresh has to do with florals, powders, you know, that kind of thing. And Abiyedh Poudrée never does me wrong. I always get so many compliments on this. Yes, I've gotten projects and deals and things closed and things happening for me wearing this, so I always reach for it. And like I said, you know, I think I've told a story about this before too. There was a particular client who I wanted to work with, and I wore this and he complimented me on it. So then every time I knew I was going to see him, I would either wear this or layer it with something, because people are very much like creatures of habit. People are very simple. Like, it's easy to get people, if they already are going to like you and they like certain things about you, and to get them to remember you. That's why I say fragrance psychologically is so important, because scent is tied to memory. That olfactory sense is very, very powerful. So of course our perfumes are for us to have fun, to be feminine, but you can definitely strategically use them to get the job done and to get what you want out of a scenario. And I am a testament to that. So Abiyedh Poudrée, absolutely love this one. And then my baby Dosan, don't be shocked, y'all are not surprised. This is like one of my top signature scents. If I ever just want to go in a room and feel confident and own it and effortless, I'm reaching for Dosan. It's a beautiful, fresh, floral, watery tuberose with a sweetness and a bright lifted vibe to it. Ooh, I love me some Diptyque, and Dosan is one of my all-time favorite fragrances. This definitely has to be one of my top 3 favorite fragrances of all times. I've gone through so many bottles of Dosan, so I really can't say enough of it. This has a very feminine, confident, I feel like ethereal and somewhat mysterious, but just very effortlessly chic vibe. A soft smelling fragrance that wafts. Y'all know that is my favorite type of scent profile, and that sweet wateriness just does it for me. So again, I know when I'm trying to get something done, this is best all around for me as well. Like, I can wear this on dates, I can wear this to events, I can wear this to work, but this has been pivotal for me with like giving that polished presence, professional type of vibe. And speaking of the polished presence, don't forget y'all, I do have my fragrance archetypes and personalities quiz on my website, theoctobersong.com. On there you can take the fragrance archetypes quiz and figure out what is your archetype. It gives you fragrance recommendations, and it just asks you, you know, what are your fragrance habits? How do you wear fragrance? It gets you added to my email list. So definitely you want to go ahead and sign up, y'all. All the internet, YouTube, everything is, you know, a little bit weird on the socials. So definitely if y'all have creators that y'all want to connect with, stay connected with like me, I have an email list, so make sure that you are subscribed to it. And then speaking of my website, The October Song, candle of the day is going to be our Me Time candle from the High Note Candle Collection. Me Time is going to be that beautiful vanilla, that amber, and that musk. Woo! Smells so good, and it's burning beautifully in the background. I always have candles burning. A lot of y'all didn't know that these are my candles that I have burning, but you know, I was ready to start shipping them out and sharing them with the world. I was sneaking around and having a candle business. If you knew, then you knewed. But yes, go ahead and shop the October Song. Check out the Me Time candle for your scent pleasures as well. So again, y'all, having signatures is really important, and a lot of people will say that it's vanity, but it's really a form of self-mastery, to know what smells good on you in partnership with what you get a response to, and then being able to use that in conjunction in scenarios to get a desired result or something that you want. Like, that's very powerful, and that is a skill that you should lean into and tap into as a woman, because it's just, it creates a vibe around you, an energy of how can I say no. And I feel like life just starts to say yes to you when you, number one, wear your clothes, wear your perfumes, wear your nice things. Y'all know over here I'm all about not saving stuff, because honestly, what are you even saving it for, to wearing it to? I know some people will be like, oh, it's an expensive bottle of perfume, like they can't afford to spray it. But I'm like, well, then you're never gonna spray it, because you don't have anywhere to go to. Y'all, you don't live the life to go to like events to where you need to spray it. So you might as well spray it on a random Tuesday and then just enjoy it for what it is. Like, that's just me. Like, not to be in your business, but to be in your business and be like, yeah, just spray the perfume. But say that to say, these two fragrances right here are like some miscongeniality fragrances, to where if I'm gonna be around women, if I'm going to a women's event, if it's like, you know, make friends, or, you know, find a girl gang to talk to for the day, I'm definitely gonna reach for my Prada Paradoxe Intense, or I'm gonna be reaching for my, y'all, I thought this was Casablanca, but this is High Tea. High Tea is pretty good too, but you know, these bottles look the same. But what I meant to grab was Casablanca from Brown Girl Jane, because it has this fruity, airy, marshmallowy type of aerated quality in it. If y'all know me, y'all know another scent vibe that I have in my collection, not necessarily a fragrance family, but there's just this airiness, like an airy quality that I can get out of a fragrance. Like, when I smell it, I just know. And the same thing is with like Burberry Her. This is another one of my miscongeniality compliment magnet type of fragrances. This has been in my collection pretty much since it came out. My sister had got me a bottle of this, and I've gone through tons of bottles of this ever since. So yes, this is something that I wear when I'm going to be around like women, and it's just like, oh my gosh, you smell good, like what are you wearing? Because it has the vanilla, the whipped and fruity kind of like it girl type of vibes, that like brunch, happy, flirty, I'm with the ladies type of energy. That's what I reach for these for. And you know, a lady don't chase, she attracts. So when I'm trying to cutting up and acting up, when I'm trying to be cutting up and acting up, y'all, let me tell y'all what I reach for. I'm gonna hit them with the Narciso Rodriguez Rose Musk Noir. This is Rose. It's got a plum note in here, a sexy little plum, a patchouli, some vanilla, and then Mon Paris from YSL. I think this is like what they call a fruity chyper type of a fragrance. And again, this has like a fruity, sexy, champagne-y, just flirty type of vibe to it. Like, I absolutely love the smell of Mon Paris, and I know this is familiar for a lot of people. I feel like a lot of us have the Rose Musk Noir from Narciso as well. Flirty little fragrances. I don't even know. Like, this is kind of giving more daytime, but I will wear this at night. But this is definitely giving that nighttime sensuality. Y'all, I have had the milkshakes bringing the boys to the yard while I was wearing this. Non-stop compliments all the time from men and women, but it's just something about these two fragrances that, you know, get men to feeling the way that they feel, and how they feel after that is just, that's just how you feel. They don't have actually nothing to do with me. But if you're trying to make somebody feel some type of way, this is what I reach for when that is the goal in mind. And finally, one that I love, I gotta be careful because I don't even remember dropping this, but I dropped it in the glass piece came off. But Narciso Rouge, y'all, the Poudrée Rouge. This has that tonka bean in there, that vanilla. It's got some cedar wood in here and some musk. And when I tell you, this is what I wear as a best all around, easy reach, smell fresh, smell beautiful, but it's such a sneaky, sexy fragrance. I'm gonna wear this when I know exactly what I'm doing, and can't nobody say nothing about it, because on me, powdery has always been a highly complimented note. So that's why I love a powdery fragrance, and I love the smell of powder on me. But when I want to, like, this is more than cutting up and acting up, because it's like, you're gonna smell it, you're gonna feel it, but you really can't even say that I was trying to do something, because it's just like such a simplistic fragrance. And dare I say, this almost has like a mature something in here. Smells a little slightly old school. Y'all know me, knowing my archetype, and you know, I say that I am like a classic beauty, and my vibe leans a little towards like grandma. I really don't care. You know, women are afraid of aging and afraid of being called auntie and this, that, and the third. My whole life, everybody have been telling me that I act like a grandma and I have the vibe of a grandma, and I like grandmas. I am fine with that. I receive it. So yes, something about this smells like a little bit mature, but it actually works for me. I always get compliments on it. I always get this gravitational pull. This is something that is so simple, but people are always asking me like, what are you wearing? I get stopped and asked what this fragrance is, and if you smell it, you'll be like, oh, okay, like it smells powdery, it smells sweet, but it has like a strong, prominent, like just powder musk to it. But I don't know what it is, but it really works for me. Very similar to the Abiyedh Poudrée, because I think this is supposed to be a rendition of one of the Narcisos, but this has a more airier, like I said, that sweet cotton candy, but still powdery vibe. But this is just giving that powder, that thick, that sensual, that sexiness to it. So yeah, y'all, let me know. Do y'all have y'all signature scents? Do y'all have y'all scent maxing vibe? And do y'all have the fragrances that y'all reach for in every scenario, so that you can get what you want and get the results and get the most out of your fragrance collection? Because to me, that's really what it's all about. So I really would like to know, do you have any of these fragrances? Do you want to try them? Y'all, they need to back it up and dump it, back it up and dump it. Because listen, the beeping in the background, could y'all hear that? I feel like, how could y'all not have heard that? So anyways, y'all, let me know. Do you have any of these fragrances? Do you want to smell any of them? Let me know what your favorite signature scents are, what your go-tos are. Do you have any fragrance families in your collection or notes that just really do it for you, or get them girl type of fragrance combinations? I really would like to know in the comments down below. But as always, y'all, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Please go ahead and give me a like, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel for more fun videos like this. And if you like it, go ahead and hype it, and I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye.